Hi, and welcome to the 1010 podcast, episode 19. Tonight we've got 10 wonderful guests from around the world on the show. Coming up first, we've got the Scribes represented by Sean. Sean from the Scribes, how are you, brother?
Yeah, how are you?
You're doing good. Could you tell everyone who's not acquainted with the Scribes, who are the Scribes? What type of music do you guys do?
It's like hippity hop stuff, like hip hop. We're Bristol based, and we play quite a lot in the UK and bits, and do quite a few festivals and stuff. And you may have seen us at festivals and bits. But yes, it's hip hop music, basically, a little bit more musicy.
See, I've got a song to feature here. It's called "I'm Back," featuring MC Duke. Could you tell us a little bit about that song before I play it for everyone?
That was the first single. We're doing a series of 3 EPs called the Totem Trilogy, each with a different producer. The 3 CDs like stack up to make one big picture out of the covers, a bit like a very simple jigsaw, which is a Totem Trilogy. This is taken from the first one, produced by Astro Snare, and features MC Duke, who was one of the first English accents to appear in sort of mainstream music as a rapper, rather than an American accent for a rapper. So we were honoured to have him on board for the track. And then this is "I'm Back."
These are absolutely fantastic. If you don't know about the Scribes, you're going to love them, guaranteed. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The Scribes with Astro Snare, "I'm Back," featuring MC Duke. That's a mouthful. One love. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Astro Snare. I'ma take it there. That X, y'all.
Yes, y'all. I killed the MC with the Scribes.
It's the X Factor, DJ Boogie Blind. I'm chilling with my man Astro Snare in Bristol, worldwide.
Yo, this is Big Daddy Skids, the original countryman. You know how we do, rolling it out with my man Astro Snare. Make your neck snap, make your head nod,
I'm back by popular demand. Back on the beats, back with the mic in hands. I'm back like your spine, back one more time. Back to show these rappers how to really spit a rhyme. I'm Astro Snare on the mic, back again. When the flame flickers, I strike the match again. Mom's white, dad's black, so I'm an African with no slack in him. The universe is backing him. And I've traveled on planets in orbit, recorded the Anunnaki and the Nordic. This space age futuristic rap gypsy time traveling through life with no seatbelt. Who's with me? Wisdom like Mola, the microphone controller. Hip hop Ayatollah, days around the solar. 14,600 and still going. The year I dropped from heaven, 7-7 still growing. Got more drive than an Audi. I dare you to doubt me. When you need that real hip hop, you know where to shout me. Oxford, swing my rap sword. Decapitate a rapper, find his body in the morgue. Cause I'm back by popular demand. Back on the beats, back with the mic in hands. I'm back like your spine, back one more time. Back to show these rappers how to really spit a rhyme. I'm back by popular demand. Back on the beats, back with the mic in hands. I'm back like your spine, back one more time. Back to show these rappers how to really spit a rhyme. I'm back
from a dead, no flat line. And I'm a bat like Schwartz, nigga with Alzheimer's. Old school primer like caveman and vinyl. Fry like a Christian with his title. Bad like a rise and a tie for your idol. Lies on lies like whites in the Bible. Demon boys can't reckon that you're live. Silver bullet give you 20 seconds to comply. DC, flip rock like judo. Back in black like Justin Trudeau. He took it back like a coal mining actor. Grave like a dancing over Margaret Thatcher. She fucked him way back like
Hey, what's going on, gang? Can you hear me?
Like a Black Street intro. Anal, making an entrance from an exit. I never left like racism post-Brexit. Clutch my Johnson, I'm Bronson and Death Wish. Bad like Duke, steady riffing over fresh shit. And so it goes a little something like this.
I'm back to front, I'm fronting and back. And ain't nobody ever see a kid stunt like that. Made him jump right back like I dropped a grenade. Moving so fast, couldn't see them fade. But you saw them played like a fiddle with my riddle. Doing this way before Moni in the middle. I'm back in time, I'm black, I rhyme. Everything that you stacked, well, that was mine. Chemistry, philosophy, astrology, astronomy. Look back, ain't nobody strong as me. I'm melanated, you can't live as long as me. I am the greatest, the wrong jets wanna be. Go back and see you're a copy. You can't be D, I'm real and I'm cocky. The wheels are still a beat and a jockey. Slang I bang from the east cause I'm cockney. Born in Bow, dawn of the flow. Raised in the skate, but I was never late. Hots that I drop made heads resonate. Shots to the top make the dead levitate.
Cause I'm back by popular demand. Back on the beats, back with the mic in hand. I'm back like your spine, back one more time. Back to show these rappers how to really spit a rhyme.
Yo, in the day sprays, man, the beast back. Slip a 666 up in each track. Kid, I spit 6 spits and I bleed raps. Flip a script, skippy shit, I'm unique, bruh. Eat beats, boom bap in my teeth cracks. Pack dynamite, TNT tracks. Cats, wine on mics, feedback. It's the return of that dope shit, relapse. See, we back, yo, we're bigger than we ever been. Packing tracks so ill, they sick of medicine. Acid rap flow, all I've written venomous. Hidden venoms in my pen, pure adrenaline. Rah, rah, sprays of a cobra. Shake shit awake from the coma. Wait up an ogre. Rappers best pray to Jehovah. We back and we taking shit over.
The Scribes, ladies and gentlemen, the Scribes. So if anyone doesn't know the formula of the show, in between each artist, if you want to leave a compliment, just unmute yourself and I'll see that you've done that, and then you can get a compliment into, you know, each other. So Sean, what's next for the Scribes?
This weekend we're at Boomtown, which is a festival in the UK, and then we're touring until end of November. I got a single coming out as a picture vinyl 7-inch with Stay Free Records that we filmed a video for on the SS Great Britain, which is like a ship, but I can't remember what it does. It's like one of Brunel's ships. There's more in Bristol, so that comes out at the start of September. And then the next EP in that series comes out at the end of September, so we're touring until November for that. And then the third part comes out in February, and we're touring from February into next festival season. Like that.
Well, I can't wait to see what's next. There's a few people here want to get a word in. So Kirsty, Marion, Ben, Dylan. Kirsty.
Hey everybody. Hey Scribes. Being a fellow West Country girl, I've seen your names flashing around all the like festival lineups and everything, and I'm personally a fan of you guys. I think you're fantastic, and I know you're going to go far. So yeah, I'm glad everyone's got a chance to check you guys out. You're brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Cheers. I'm glad. Yeah. Hopefully we'll cross paths at some point in the southwest.
Well, we're coming to see you the next time. We're going to drive up to Bristol, so we are. Well said, Kirsty. Marion, then Dylan, then Scotty.
Hey, you guys. I wanted to say that I really love the music. I love that it just, as soon as it comes on, makes you want to bop your head and dance a little bit. And I love how each rapper brings like fresh energy so that the song, you know, doesn't get to be too long or, you know, anything like that. It's good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, it's a group. The group's normally just 3 of us. There's an extra guy in, which I think helped. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you.
Sounded a bit like Ice Cube, you know, like a little bit. Someone sounded like Ice Cube in it to me a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
like,
Astro Snare's Chicago-based, so he's probably to our ears vaguely similar.
Yeah, man, that's a good voice to have. Like, so Dylan, then Scotty, then Tancredi. Dylan, what's your thoughts, dude?
Oh, I just want to say I thought the flow was great. I love the production was really solid. I think someone commented in our chat here the same thing, but yeah, music video was professional. Enjoyed that very much.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, the video we went up to London to do. One of the people got access to like an abandoned warehouse thing that used to make signs, I think. So it was all done in there. It was all like one location, but it just had loads of interesting bits to poke about, and which helped. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you.
Well said, Dylan. Scotty, then Tancredi. Then our next guest is Hava. My cameras went off. I'll fix that. Scotty, then Tancredi. Hey, is everyone still here? Is everyone still here? Yeah, you can hear me. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's happened. The internet cut off and turned back on again, but it's still recording. So where did we get to there? Who was next? Scotty, then Tancredi. Scotty, what's your thoughts?
I love the production of it all. I love the fact that you got that UK Wu-Tang MC kill punchline grip, brother. Fantastic. And I definitely know you're going to get where you need to be going.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice. It's a niche scene in the UK, so it's good that it's being
keep hip hop alive. That's what you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
Well said, sir. Tancredi, then our next guest, Hava. Tancredi, what's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, man, I just love the production. It was really pro. Also the video, and I really liked the bass production and the bass line with those little stops every once in a while. That was cool.
Oh, thank you. That's like, yeah. There's produced by Astro Snare, and I mixed and mastered. Yeah, we were very happy that came out. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks.
Well said. Hava, what's your thoughts on the scribes before we get to your section?
I did not expect that, man. That was great. Like, it was so fresh. It was just so different. And each time you're like, okay, is this? It was something else. Like, do you know? And it just kept vibing into something else. I love that. Really unexpected. It was great.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
well, all I can say is check out all the Scribes videos. Every one of them is world class. Absolutely great band. And thanks for coming. It really means a lot to us, dude. I've been trying to get you on for a wee while, and yeah, I'm a huge fan. So's Kirsty and the Scribes, everyone.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully see you soon at a show.
One love. So coming up next is Hava. Back to the show, Hava from London. Hi, Hava. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks, darling. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, good. Could you tell everyone that doesn't know who Hava is? Who is Hava? What type of music do you do?
Who is Hava? I'm just basically, I'm an impact artist. So basically I just write things from the soul and from experiences that I've been through. And I try to make a difference in this world, write things that people relate to, people will feel passionate about, you know, whether that's speaking about it or singing about it or doing spoken word or poetry, just using my voice to do those things. And hopefully leave the planet feeling a little bit better.
Well, I always say it, there's not much can cure the world. If anything can, it's music and love in it. It's only two things combined. And abundance, we might have a chance, but yeah, we're still hoping, aren't we? What's this song For Nothing about? Why did you write the song For Nothing?
So this song was about a relationship that I was in that was very, very toxic, where the person just kept chasing me. And I knew that they weren't right for me, and we just went through this entire thing of backwards, forwards, and, you know, trying to build it. And it was just for nothing. The whole thing was absolute waste of time. And it's like, it was just me expressing the fact that I can't keep doing this fight over and over again. And then it just be for nothing. So yeah, it's your favorite toxic relationship, this one.
Many people will relate to this, obviously, you know, so Hava with For Nothing. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this. Sit back and enjoy. For Nothing by Hava.
Kiss my lips, eye to eye, move down my body, right down my thighs. It's insane the way you ignite. Every sense of love never felt so alive. Miss the way you touch my skin, run your fingers right down my spine. Every way I felt was so right. Everything I needed was there, so I don't see why it changed. We changed, you changed, I changed, became nothing like we first planned. It's mad how things look so good, then suddenly tearing us down. I can't fight for nothing. I came here for nothing. All I wanna be is skin on skin, but it's impossible. This love, oh, I can't fight for nothing. I came here for nothing. All I wanna be is skin on skin, but it's impossible. This love, oh. future mapped with us intertwined. Leave our disappointments behind. Might fuck around and build a new life. Tasted so good. Piece by piece, you came undone and took my valuable time. Every smile I gave made you cry. Caress my face, I can't explain why it don't feel the same. And now it's a shame we fell down this way. I don't know who's the one to blame. I say, you say, we say, you're the one I can't take it no more. I can't fight for nothing. I came here for nothing. All I wanna be is skin on skin, but it's impossible. This love, oh, I can't fight for nothing. For nothing. I came here for nothing. For nothing. All I wanna be is skin on skin, but it's impossible. This love, oh, I can't fight. I came here, all I wanna be. This love, oh.
Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Hava, you know I love you. There's other people want to speak here first, so let's go. Marion and then Joey's unmuted yourself. So Marion and then Joey.
I love the vocals. They were so strong and soulful. It reminds me a little bit of like Amy Winehouse. And I also love the fact that you made sense with the song. That told a story. Because, you know, nowadays, sometimes songs, they just kind of everywhere. But I'm a fan. I love what you're doing. Keep doing it. I could definitely hear it on the radio. It's a place for it. So, bravo.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.
Well said, well said. Joey, if you're still, Joey Stucky, my friend, how's things, brother?
Hey, man, good. So glad to be here.
What's your thoughts on Hava there, brother?
Wow, I am definitely a new fan, and I think that's a hit song. And I say that as a blind man, so all I got is ears. So I don't know about the video, but I know the song is amazing. And
Thank you so much.
I love it. And I mean, it's absolutely perfect. I'm a producer for a living. I would not change a thing. And I think you've got a hell of a career coming up. So best wishes to you. It's fantastic.
That means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, really. And thank you to everybody that was writing all the comments underneath as well. I was reading them as well. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Well said, well said. We've got Sean, then Sophie, then our next guest is Christina. So Sean, Sophie, then Christina. And Nicholas, sorry, and Nicholas. So just go Sean, Sophie at the moment. Sean and then Sophie.
Loved it. Great vocal, really great vocal. Production nice, gave it room, but the vocal really got me. Really liked that. It's really nice voice.
Thank you, Sean.
Stick with me.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it, man. That means a lot.
Well said. Hava's flying high on TikTok, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers. So follow Hava. She's a darling. Sophie, then Nicholas, and then Christina, because you're up next. Sophie, what's your thoughts in Austria?
Oh, these are for me. Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that that song I loved it. I really liked it. I could definitely see me like being in a car and like screaming out to that song when I'm really frustrated with like my partner or whatever is going on in that aspect of my life. So, and your voice is incredible. So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a song that I could definitely see myself listening to, and I definitely will be listening to now that I know it exists. So
I love that. Thank you. Definitely save it for them times. I want to hear you screaming it in the car.
I definitely will.
Thank you so much.
Well said, well said. Every song that comes on this podcast gets added to a playlist on Spotify. So wait till I send you the Spotify, then everyone should listen to it. It's the best list ever. Nicholas, Chacon, and then Christina. Nicholas?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Sorry, I had phone problems. But anyways, that was an awesome song. Your voice reminds me of, Amy Winehouse type vibes. nice retro type feeling, cool R&B song, a little bit old school 60s, 70s soul influence, retro like, and yeah, I like your sunglasses too, the cool style.
You like them?
There we go. Nice heart-shaped sunglasses.
Yeah, man.
And, yeah.
Thank you. And like even just like to be compared or just even likened to a legend like Amy Winehouse, you know what I mean? It's such a compliment. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I loved it.
Thank you.
Well said.
No problem.
Our next guest, Christina Marie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks. So, what's your thoughts on Hava? I told you today you have to meet Hava. You have to meet Hava. What's your thoughts?
Say that one more time. I'm in my basement.
What's your thoughts on Hava there? I did tell you have to meet Hava and Marion. So, what's your thoughts on Hava?
Oh, I loved the everything. Like I was sitting there, I had to turn off the camera. Dancing. Do a little bump and grind to it, and it's a time of it. Your voice is amazing, very Amy Winehousey as well, and your style, like just your look. I don't know if you look like that every day, but you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So are you.
I'm just frumpy right now. So like, oh.
Not at all. No, you're beautiful.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Christina's 9 months pregnant. Hava, she was maybe not going to make the show today because she's
No
due
way.
any minute. She might need to run. So actually, we better hurry up and get Christina on before she goes into labour. So everybody, have a wonderful Hava. One love. So coming up next is one of my favourite human beings in the world, Christina Marie. How are you, dear?
Good. Surviving.
Yeah. Can you tell everyone who's Christina Marie? What type of music do you do?
I do mainly blues rock. I'm trying something new once baby's born. We're kind of going in like a little more of a funky direction. But blues rock is where my heart's at. I write from experience or from watching someone else's experience and putting myself in that position, which I believe is what song you're playing today. Is I witnessed a really bad situation between mother and daughter, and I like went home. It's like, this is like the perfect thing to write about because so many people have that mother wound. And so I like went home, put myself in that little girl's shoes and wrote this song. It's basically when you're never gonna be good enough for your mom.
It's called Mama's Blues, and I'm actually going to play the live version of you today because you can see you moving about and singing and stuff. So this isn't the studio version, but it's a live recording version. So I think it's brilliant. So let's get acquainted, if you're not already, with Christina Marie and Mama's Blues. Wonderful voice. Wait to hear it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Christina Marie, everyone. Imagine being there live, eh? Absolutely fantastic voice. So who's want to get a word in with the lovely Christina? Don't be shy. Christina, what's next for you? What's coming up next?
I'm having a baby.
Well, that was a short question, short answer. We've now got hundreds of folk want to speak to you. So Marion, then Nicholas was the first two. Marion?
Hey, I just want to say you did a great job. You have a strong vocal, and I love that you can hear and feel the emotion within the vocal. And I'm hearing some like bluegrass type feel in there. And your image for that performance gave me very much Cher. So yeah.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
It was actually like not scheduled. I was watching my friend's band play. That was my friend's the guitarist, the old man with gray hair. And they invited me up, and then no one knew the song except for him. So it was like really like a last minute, come up and do something type thing. So that thank you for saying that, because that's just,
yeah, you did well, especially given the circumstances. That's awesome.
Thanks.
You're
Well
welcome.
said. Well said. So Nicholas, then Zach, then Hava. Nicholas.
All right. Hey, once again, sorry to anybody's segments I missed in the first 15 minutes, but yeah, that was awesome. Your band sounds awesome too. You're you have your own style, but your singing also gives me vibes of like some Janis Joplin or something, just really belting it out. And your band has like a psychedelic type vibe and also very like bluesy blues rock. It reminded me almost of some like Led Zeppelin, just very bluesy. Your band is really dope. I dug it a lot. Good stuff.
I will let them know you like, that's not my band. But I
They
will
sound
let
good
them know
though,
that you like
whoever.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It sounded good for your voice. It's just
Yeah, we
very like,
vibed pretty good.
yeah, you have a good voice. Also very bluesy, very soulful, kind of like a classic rock type of voicing to me. I dug it a lot. Nice, strong voice.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Well said, well said. There's quite a lot of people want to speak here. So we've got Zach, then Hava, then Sophie, then Sin. So Zach.
Oh yeah, good vocals, really good tone, great sound, good work with the mic, and great presence. And I love that outfit you wore. That's very good.
Thank you.
Very beautiful lady as well. So yeah, Christina, and I bet you Hava was just going to say that. Hava, then Sophie, then Sin. Hava?
Literally, is that your voice? Is that
Yes.
your voice? Oh my
It doesn't
god!
sound like how I
I was
talk.
like, the way I got closer to the camera, I was like, literally, I don't even know why. I was just getting closer and closer. It's like, oh my god! And the guitarist, I know he's not your band, but wow, phenomenal, literally. But your voice, honestly, Janis Joplin is a great person for him to refer to. Actually, it's just so powerful, so emotional, and you can tell that you're singing about something that you literally just went through. You're literally just bearing your soul in the song. Do you know what I mean? And that's like the art of being a musician, just being able to transcribe what you're feeling to the audience. Amazing, literally amazing.
You guys are gonna make my mom emotions come out.
Good.
My hormones.
Good.
Well said, well said.
you.
Sophie's sitting there, our next guest, Joey. Sophie?
Yeah, no, I mean, I have to agree with everyone that talked before me. Your voice, I was just completely like wowed. You have so much strength and I greatly admire it. I also really love how you managed to capture the frustration and the hurt that most likely the child that you were trying to like put yourself in the shoes in probably feels, knowing that they're never going to be enough to live up to their mom's standards. So I think it's really incredible how you managed to do that, as well as that show being like not planned, and you really just I think you did an amazing job just looking really relaxed and comfortable up there. I mean, you just look totally in your element. So I definitely admired that. I thought that was really cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. Sin, and then our next guest, Joey. Sin.
I'm just genuinely shocked that it wasn't planned at all. Like, that's crazy. You guys had that chemistry just straight out the gate. Like, yeah, really, really well done. Good job.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. Mr. Stuckey, Joey, what's your thoughts there, brother?
I loved it. I think one of the things that I like the best is that it built, you know, it had somewhere to go. And sometimes, you know, blues sometimes doesn't accomplish that. It can be really repetitive. So the thing that I loved best was that it just built. There were moments of quiet. There were moments of great passion. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And also congratulations to you on your baby. My wife's a midwife, so we know all about late nights.
Nice. We're doing it with the midwives. So.
Well, you are doing it the right way. I mean, I'm biased, but you know.
Well
Water
said.
birth all the way.
Christina, thanks for being a wonderful guest again, and all the best with your soon-to-be labour you're going into. All the best with that, eh? Christina Marie, everyone.
Thank you.
Right, so coming up next is something quite incredible. I bet you no one's ever done this before. I've managed to get three friends of mine now who are all blind musicians, and they're all on the same show here. One after the other, we're going to do the three because Joey's in a semi-rush. So, Mr. Stuckey, could you come in first and introduce yourself, brother?
Absolutely. I'm excited to be here as always. And I just want to take a moment and say to you and to all the artists here, every time I'm on the show, the amount of talent and powerful music is absolutely unbelievable. And I just am so honored and humbled to be part of that group. And I'm also excited to be among some other blind musicians because you know, we're kind of like the rare white rabbit kind of thing. You know, you don't see a lot of that anymore. So that's exciting. I'm really excited to be with some brothers here. So yeah, I'm totally excited to be here. And I am a blind brain tumor survivor. So I've had a lot of fun health challenges over the years. Ended up in a wheelchair for a while. I've got a metal shoulder and a metal hip, but I'm too dumb to quit. I just keep on rocking along. And so we're just excited to be here. I think the song that you're going to play is Blind Man Driving.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Yeah. And so, you know, I've always felt that being sensitive to people's needs and feelings is really important and a good thing. But I've also felt that people should realize that blind is not a dirty word, and it's not offensive to hear that word for someone that is blind. And so the Blind Man Driving was just kind of a fun way to share, hey, it's okay to talk about the fact that I can't see. It's part of who I am. It by no means is the thing that totally defines me, but you know, it is part of my life. And so we had a lot of fun just poking fun. The hook of the song, the lyric that's the hook, is loving you is like a blind man driving. So one can imagine that a blind man driving is a pretty bad idea. At least I think it is.
Wow.
Although I've tried it before, that's another story. I tried it with some college friends, and we got about 5 miles before we got scared and stopped. But you know, that's kind of the hook of the song. And so I'm the music ambassador for my hometown of Macon, Georgia, which is home to Otis Redding and Little Richard and Allman Brothers and a lot of other amazing artists. Half of REM is from here. And so we just had fun with the idea of me driving around the city and filmed this video. And you can see there's a cop that starts chasing me. And our actual police department gave us a cop car and an officer for the afternoon to help film this video. And the thing that I like best about this video is, I mean, I'm proud of the music and everything, but I ran around a car and ran into a building, and I thought, I'm gonna bust my face. I'm no cane or anything, just ran, you know, best that I could run. And I'm by no means an athlete, but so I was proud that I did those in like 1 or 2 takes and didn't bust my face open. So that to me is the most exciting part about this video. And I should add, on the driving motif, that, and Sparky, I sent you this picture. I don't know if you have it, but I just got my face on the side of a bus with other famous Georgia musicians that come from Macon, Georgia, like REM and the Allman Brothers. And so now there's another component to my driving, is my face is on the side of the bus. I'm sure that will be the one picture that gets vandalized, but anyway. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. So that's all about me, and I should say that my primary source of income is as a producer and recording engineer, and that's why You know, another reason I can really admire all these artists that are on today is just knowing what goes into making this stuff, and hearing such talent, such dedication is beautiful.
Joy, you're an absolute, you're a genius of a man. You're actually like, he's 50,000 monthly listeners in Spotify. You know, you've already made it, Joy. You're Alan like Parsons' friend and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know, you've got some big, powerful friends, and let's get acquainted with your music, Joy. If you don't know Joey Stuckey, you're going to love him. Blind Man Driving by Joey Stuckey. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant track. Enjoy.
What do you mean you can't come? I'm blind. How am I going to get? You know what? Forget it. I'll figure it out. Fine. Stop! It's an emergency. I need your car.
What?
I need your car.
For what?
It doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
Jeez. Women drivers. Everything I have done, I felt like such a fool. Every place I have gone just brings me back to you. My horizons, I can just reach out and touch. Oh, when I hold you in my arms, I just can't get enough. A matter of faith, and I'm trying to believe. Couldn't fight if I want to, just seems meant to be. Your love's got a grip on me. Falling for you, I feel like a blind man driving. Yeah, can't see where I'm going, baby. Even when I go wrong, it feels so right. Oh, I get through the daytime, Lord, to be with you at night. There's 1,000 things to say, I mumble all my words. Oh, I love you more than ever. I hope that's what you heard. Like the river in the sun, burning in the sky. Just no point in wondering, no point in wondering why. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm still gonna try. Oh, but loving you
Can I say? Hey, absolutely fantastic. Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, eat your hearts out, man. So I'd like to start off this time with Nick and Kazi. The other two fine gentlemen. Nick, what's your thoughts there, brother?
Hey, that was awesome. It was some cool, like 70s rock type vibes, awesome guitars. The band sounded great. Also very like funky, groovy, soulful with the vocals. The vocals, it kind of reminded me of like, if you know, I'm sure you do too, the musician like Todd Rundgren. It was just kind of a little funky, like edge to your voice. And yeah, I liked it a lot. I could tell all the guests are music lovers as always. And yeah, it definitely shows. Good stuff, most definitely.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, you know, I'll take Todd Rundgren any day of the week. I think that's fantastic. And I love, as Mark was saying, that Stevie Wonder is my absolute hero. I love Ray Charles too, but Stevie's just so funky and so cool. So that's a big part of my spirit, is that groove orientated thing. And, you know, as a producer, you know, I orchestrate these things very carefully, from the horn parts to the drum parts, even when to use different cymbals and all these different things. So I'm glad that you felt that and that it worked. And you know, I've worked a long time to be a good musician, and so all these things are generally speaking first takes, because I think that the energy level is so powerful when you do a first, like a one take vocal and you're just done. And so, you know, it's all sort of, there's a lot of improvisation that happens. I mean, the basic melody is there, but there's a lot of improvisation that happens in what I do. And I never quite sing the song the same way twice, or play the guitar solo the same way twice. So I'm glad that sort of funky groove comes across. I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well said. Joey, next up, next one of the three, and so is Kazi Kirk. Kazi, what's your thoughts on Joey, brother?
Oh man, I was feeling that, dog. That right there, like all the way through, man, from the beginning to the end, man. And you're right, you know, as a musician, you know, you want to orchestrate things carefully. You want to, you know, especially with how we do things, man. Sometimes the energy level be so high. Mm-hmm. And you just be in such a zone that all it takes is that one time to get in there and do it, because you're just feeling it, man. And I felt every element of the record, dog. That is a dope track, brother.
Oh man, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. I love doing it, and it's the reason that besides my lovely wife, it's the reason I get up in the morning. Absolutely, man. That's a dope joint, man. Thank you, my friend.
Well, Joey, hopefully you're still around in 2 songs time, because it's Nick and then Kazi next, so that you can experience it, you know, the three of you together. Because I know you're in a bit of a rush. So yeah, Marion, Hava, then Dylan. Marion?
I just want to say, like, thank you for persevering and keeping a positive attitude about everything that you've gone through. You are the definition of perseverance, so we appreciate that. I love the track. My favorite instrument, I would say, is the guitar. So I love the guitar solo. You're so talented. The track was amazing. Song is great. Good job. That's all.
Well, you have won me over when you said your favorite part's the guitar. That's always going to be, you're a smart lady.
My dad played the guitar, so yeah.
Well, and listen, I appreciate that. I've always kind of thought of myself as a little engine that could. And people say, how do you keep going with, you know, you have the brain tumor and all these different things that came from the brain tumor, and still trouble me on a daily basis. You know, I don't have adrenal glands and all these different things. And my response is too dumb to quit. So I love doing it, and I love if I can inspire someone else to help them go through something and come out the other side, you know, better, wiser, stronger. Then I'm excited to do that. So at the end of the day, it's all worthwhile, and to hear from people like you makes me feel very happy. So thank you for that.
Thank you. I'm grateful to hear your music. So keep going.
I'll do it.
You're the epiphany of positive energy, man, Joey. That's what you are. Hava, then Dylan. Hava.
That song, man, just listen. I don't know if you know anything. So it gave me the vibe of the Eagles. I don't know if you know who that is.
Sure.
But like that epic. And I don't know if you know British gangster films either, but that was a scene from I don't know how many British gangster films that I could just.
Fantastic.
I was in it. I was just like, yeah, listen, you need to get that out to them because they would all take that up. It's like the epitome of one of those major films. It was so great. And thank you for sharing like your personal story with us and for everything that you've been through that is just so big. Like your spirit, honestly, and I'm sure everybody here agrees with me, your spirit is so big. It shines so big, like it just overpowers everything. And that's in when you're talking, it's when you're singing, the whole lot. And that is such a beautiful thing. Honestly, thank you for sharing that with
Oh,
us.
man, you're too kind. I appreciate that. Listen, if you know some British gangster films, I've seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah.
So if you know some British gangster films that want the song, I'm ready. And also as a little side note, since we're talking again, I'm excited that you're also wearing sunglasses. So that was I didn't know that. I didn't know that until somebody commented on it. But I want to do a collaboration with you and play some guitar on something you're doing. So we'll connect somehow. We'll connect.
Yeah,
somehow.
I would love that. I would love that. Definitely. Hit me up.
You're also a big star. I'm excited for you. Anyway.
Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
Well said. Well said. Dylan, what's your thoughts, Mr. Sherry? And then we'll go on to Nicholas. Dylan?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it doesn't do it justice to just say that I admire your story and your soul and spirit that because that's what it's really all about, and that's very admirable, and ultimate respect to you, and let alone the guitar playing. The performances on the track were wonderful, and I had to say I had to notice Macon, Georgia. I drive through Macon, Georgia, almost every year to see family in Tallahassee, Florida.
Well, you gotta come visit me, man. If you're coming to Macon, Georgia, I'm right in downtown. My studio's downtown, and we own a whole block, so it's hard to miss. But in all seriousness, I'm the official music ambassador for my hometown, and so that's really exciting. And you're right, it was all done right there in Macon. So just if you my joeystuckey.com, shoot me an email when you're coming through. Give me about 2 weeks head notice and stop by for lunch or something. We'd love to show you around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Make sure you do,
great
Dylan.
stuff.
Make sure
Great
you
stuff.
do. Joey, thanks for being a marvellous guest again. Hang around as long as you can, especially
I'm going
time
to.
Nick and Kazzy's up next. So Joey Stuckey, everybody.
Thanks,
Pleasure,
everybody.
man. Such a pleasure. So coming up next is Nick Chacon from California. Hey, Nick, how are you, brother?
Hey, I'm good. How's it going? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, good, man. Good, thanks. Nick, I know you've been on the show, but for anyone who doesn't know you, who is Nick Chacon? What type of music do you do, brother?
All right. Well, my name's Nick, and I'm from Los Angeles, South Central Los Angeles, the place you hear about, like in all the gangster rap songs and all that stuff. Pretty dangerous place. So it's definitely shaped who I am as a person and stuff like that. But anyways, I play all instruments, write songs, record them, sing, like everything except the mixing and mastering process. But I just consider myself a songwriter. I like all kinds of genres of music. So I try to see if I can like make my own versions of whatever genres of music I happen to be listening to at the time. And yeah, just pretty much stuff like that. I've been doing this project for 13 years. Been actively, been actively making music for like 22 years now, since the year 2000. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Been going at it for a while. I haven't played any shows in a few months, but I'm hoping to get back to it sometime next year or just whenever possible again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've just been pretty active for quite a while now and just hoping to remain active for as long as possible because I love everything about music. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nick, you're an absolute gem, honestly. What's the song Always With You? What's the story behind that one, Always With You?
Oh, this one, I was just pretty much just trying to write like a pop song, really poppy, very catchy. Something that when somebody heard it, they'd be like, oh, that's catchy. And that's what people have said to me after. They're like, I really like that one. And asking me to make a music video for it, which I hope to eventually too. And it's not really has a specific meaning. It's kind of just like a love type song, a pop song. I was trying to see if I could make like a 90s style kind of alternative vibe to it. Kind of like a band, if you remember them, a band I really like, that I really admire, the New Radicals from the 90s. They have that song, You Got the Music in You.
Yeah, that's
It's
it. That's
a
the one.
cool song, yeah, just really catchy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. No story, just trying to see if I could write just like a really poppy song with like a love vibe to it, good, feel good vibe. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, without further ado, let everyone get acquainted, right? Joey, enjoy this. Nick Chacon, always with you. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3.
Girl, my girl. Something in the way that I look at you. Girl, my girl. Falling over backwards trying to be with you. Girl, my girl. Nothing is forever, all we have is now. Girl, my girl. Standing like a creature in the ocean rain. Always with you. Always with you. Yeah. Always with you. Always with you. Girl, my girl. Think I'm having trouble trying to live my life. Girl, my girl. I would walk a mile if you let me near you. Always with you. Always with you. Yeah. Always with you. Always with you. Yeah. Always with you. Always with you. Yeah. Always with you. Always with you. Girl, my girl. Feeling of the ages as my face hangs low. Girl, my girl. Revolution, kindness be my only light. Girl, my girl. Falling over backwards trying to be with you. Girl, my girl. Something does remind me of the tears we shed. Always with you. Always with you. Yeah. Always with you. Always with you. Girl, my girl. Thinking how I keep you deep inside my heart. Girl, my girl. Think I'll wait a while till you call my name. Always with you. Always with you. Yeah. Always with you. Always with you. Yeah. Always with you. Always with you. Yeah. Always with you. Always with you.
Nick Chacon with Always With You. Well, let's start off again with Joey and Kaz. Joey, what's your thoughts here, brother?
I've got to tell you, the thing I love most is I love the simpatico feel that the drums and the bass have. And I think you said you played a lot of instruments. So did you play both of those things?
Yeah, I played everything. I did everything except the mixing and mastering.
That's what I thought you said. Okay, cool. So that's one of the things when you have a talent where you can play multiple instruments. It's so cool because the groove between the bass and the drums were really fantastic, and just carried the song right along. everything it needed to be. I thought it was, I love the groove so much. And I like there's some major 7 chords in there as well. I like hearing these. So I like that. So I just want to say fantastic job of just nailing that groove, man. That was impeccable.
Hey, thanks so much. Hey, by the way, that song that I was referencing earlier, it's called "You Get What You Give," and it's by it's by a group called New Radicals from the very late '90s. And
I remember that song. I remember, and you know, I definitely can hear a little bit of that in the groove element too. Even the tone of the drums actually kind of reminds me of it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to go for from a songwriter's perspective, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, but
well,
hey,
you nailed that vibe, man. You sure did. And I gotta say again, everybody is so awesome. I hate that I have to run, but I've got a session I gotta go to, so I've got to jump off. But thanks for having me on, and again, fantastic song.
Thanks, man. Take care, brother. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Joey, make sure you check out Young Kaz for sure as well. I'll send you his section tomorrow, the section that you missed, right? Because he was up next.
Okay, you send me that because I will check it out.
I'll send you that 100%. Take these guys under your wing, Joey.
I'll do it, my friend.
Cheers, brother. So Marion and then Kazi. Marion, what's your thoughts, dear?
Well, Nick, you know that I heard you before. I'm a fan. You're so talented. You really are. Very different feel from the grunge that you had before, but I'm loving this kind of retro-y throwback, and it's very simple. Kind of remind me of if I was watching the Wonder Years. I don't know if you remember that show, but if I was watching the Wonder Years, I could hear that track playing, you know, behind it. So it was great.
Yeah. You know, funny story. I have a friend who, this is a funny story. He always tells everybody that he was an extra on an episode of the Wonder Years. So yeah, because that show, it was actually on in the 80s, if I'm correct. So
I'm an 80s baby. So when I was little, I remember seeing it.
So am I. I was born in 86.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, thanks once again. I like your music too. I remember that we were on the other podcast episode together. And thanks once again. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
That's
it. Kazi, Kirk, what's your thoughts before you're up next, brother? Kazi?
Dope record, my guy. I felt the vibes, man. I really feel like, you know, with so many different places in the industry of music to make money, man. I think, you know, and I meant to tell Joey this too. I think both of those records, y'all definitely need to look for some like sync placement opportunities, man, because those joints right there deserve to be heard. Real dope vibe, man. I felt I really felt the pop vibe, man, where you was going. And I remember you saying at the beginning of when you was introducing the record, that's what it entailed. So I felt everything, man. The instrumentation was dope. I love it, bro.
Thank you, man. I'm working on some placements. I'm trying to figure out how to get some going, you know, to generate some funds to keep the tunes going. But I hear everything you're saying. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No doubt.
This is a message to everybody. Check out musicsupervisor.com. That's a gentleman called Barry Coffin. I've not spoken to him for a couple of months, but he has got a platform where he's been putting songs in the movies and sitcoms for years. And I'm like that way. I've just not spoken to him for a little while. Musicsupervisor.com. Check that out, everybody. So anyway, Nicholas, let's quickly get Kazi on the go because Joey's still here. He might hear a minute of it. Nicholas, thanks, bud. Cheers, Nick.
Thank you.
Coming up next is Kazi Kirk. Could you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your song, Point of No Return? Then I'll play it quickly because Joey's still here.
Yeah, man. I'm Kazi Kirk, aka Young Kaz. My second time on the show. I was born and raised Virginia Beach. Born in Virginia Beach, raised in Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where my career started. Joey told a little bit of his story about how he lost his vision and stuff. So I didn't get a chance to do. I kind of left out on the last episode, but I was diagnosed with bilateral retinoblastoma. It's a rare form of cancer, confined to the eyes. And back when I had it, there was a 50% cure rate. But, you know, with the advances in the medicine now, we at 97%. So the cure rate for that's gone up. I had radiation therapy, and I had to remove my original set of eyes to get rid of the cancer. But as you can see, it ain't slowed nothing down. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Years later, I pursued music, ended up signing a distribution, marketing, promotion deal with Real Life Music LLC last year. And we just recently signed a deal with Universal, publishing, marketing, and distribution. So like I said, as you can see, it didn't slow nothing down. I'm still grinding, still thriving out here. And, you know, everybody got a story to tell. And album out right now, Visionary with No Vision, is out on all platforms. So y'all be sure and tap in with that. One of the joints that we about to play right now is called Point of No Return. Yeah. And it actually tells the story of an artist who has just been, you know, in the throes of the industry, hearing no a lot, but you know, that point of no return, we on that road to where we done been going so long, ain't no sense in turning back. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep going. Absolutely. And that's just what this entails. You know what I'm saying? So we still grinding, regardless of the no's you're hearing from the labels and the different, you know, shows might not be as plentiful as you want, but you know, we still going, and that's just, you know, we on the point of no return.
Absolutely fantastic, dude. Young Kaz, everyone, you're always smiling, dude. You've not let anything get you down either in life, and that's what's fantastic. Young Kaz with Point of No Return. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3.
Bong and blunt hits got me elevated. Glad I'm finished with this song, I'm fucking faded. Even with the moves I'm making, still ain't made it. Been at this shit so long, sometimes it feel outdated. But lately I've been channeling this inner me. So really ain't no telling what you finna see. But just know that I love you if you near to me. And know the pending blessings that we finna reap. I promise y'all we gon' be straight and on our feet. The moment it's official, we gon' have a feast. I gotta hit this road now so we can eat. Giving out these death sentences on all these beats.
Make a change, can't let it go. I've been going through some things, keep it on the go. I've been down to make a change, can't let it go. I've been going through some things, keep it on the go.
When they say it won't happen, I prove them wrong. But you can't take everybody with you. Nah, I move the way I move because I see the bigger picture. Real. Everybody ain't solid, niggas apply to hit you. Real. So pay attention, cause what you hearing is written scriptures. Real. Been bossed up, nigga, what's your issue? What is it? Listen to your shit and had to waste my tissue. Damn. Everything I'm on lately has been a winner. Go. All over these tracks like a blind sprinter. Running, nigga. We all got it in us, you just gotta feel it. Yeah. Keep your joy, chase that bag, don't let nobody steal it. Invest in it if you love it enough. And if you chasing your dreams, you ain't running fast enough.
Make a change, can't let it go. I've been going through some things, keep it on the go. I've been down to make a change, can't let it go. I've been going through some things, keep it on the go.
Yeah. It really ain't rocket science, I mean, a lot of y'all artists could be out here doing the same thing I'm doing. You got your people in your ear though, telling you not to invest, letting them run all your your business. Look where that get you. Stuck. You can do this shit yourself, man.
Young Kaz, everyone. Joey's still here. Let Joey get in first with the comment. He must have to go. Joey, stuck it?
I do. I actually told my client I was going to be a second late because I wanted to finish hearing this. It's fantastic. And I want to tell you two quick things before I run. You're absolutely brilliant. I love it. We need to collaborate on something. And the second thing is I'm an activist when it comes to accessibility for the blind in the music industry. And there's some projects that you need to be part of with that. So my email is real easy. It's joey@joeystuckey.com. And that's anybody's welcome to contact me for the show. Always glad to chat. But get in touch, or Mark can put us in touch if needed. But I got some stuff I want to share with you because I want you to be part of what we're doing with this accessibility stuff for the blind. So it's a pleasure to meet you, and I look forward to getting to know you.
Oh man, thank you, bro. Same to you, man. Likewise, brother. I'm definitely gonna be in contact with you, man.
Absolutely. So listen, it sounds fantastic. I'm gonna go so I don't get fired.
Joey Stuckey, thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah, man, my pleasure. You guys are awesome.
So when you see some world-class song that get done by Joey Stuckey, Nick Chacon, and Young Kaz, you can just thank me for it, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, that was Kaz. Nick, what's your thoughts, brother? Nick, and then Scott, then Marion.
I liked it. I grew up listening to all kinds of hip hop, so it's definitely something I enjoy. It's a nice classic type feel, still modern too, but it wasn't like trap style that you hear on like the radio. It was more laid, yeah, it's more laid back than that. It was cool with the hook and the female vocals. Just really dope, man. Nice laid back feel. I dug it.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Well said.
And that was the goal, man. You know, you get so many people that criticize the record, you know, and I'm open to constructive criticism, but you know, you got a lot of guys that a lot of people can't turn their fan ear off because of, you know, what they're used to hearing and just listen to the music a lot of times, man. So I definitely appreciate that.
Well said, well said. Marion, Scott, then our next guest, Sophie. Marion, what's your thoughts, dear?
I want to say thank you so much for your tenacity and your like positive vibes. It's amazing. I love the song. You gave me some feels kind of like Scarface a little bit. That's what I was kind of hearing and feeling. And it's just good. It's dope. I appreciate you. I apologize. I was being a little distracted. Both of my dogs were like coming over and knocking over stuff. They want to get a part of the show. They want to be in it. So.
I appreciate it. And you know, like a lot of my music is, you know, in that storytelling, conscious Scarface type vibe. So I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, and it was a story. I love songs that make sense. It told a story that I can relate to, you know, when you think you are going somewhere and everything's going well, but then something happens and, you know, but none of it's wasted. None of our experiences are wasted. It's all for a reason. It's all for the good of us, you know, so.
Absolutely.
Thank you again.
No doubt.
Marion. Scotty, then Sophie. Scotty,
every time I'm on Sparky's show, I see eye to eye with Marion. I never seen a man cry until I seen a man die. That very, very good, very great, and you're a very good inspiration to other artists. Keep it up, homie.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Well said, Scott. Well said, Scott. Sophie, would you like to say anything before your section, dear?
Yeah, I just want to say I loved the vibe of that song. That was love. I really liked that. I mean, I got my head bopping the whole time. I also wanted to say that I really love your voice. I love hearing you talk, if that doesn't sound creepy.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
It sounds, no, it's a really lovely like tone and resonance that you have. So, and then you had this lovely flow. Like I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Young Kaz, you know I love you, brother. I'll speak to you soon, man, about a radio show and whatnot. But young Kaz, everyone. Young Kaz.
Appreciate it, brother.
Anytime. See you again soon, dude. Right, so
Yes, sir.
coming up next is Sophie Matheson from Austria. Hi, Sophie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks. Good, good. Actually, before we start this section, I'm just going to stop the recording and start it again. So I'll introduce you again because it won't, the full show won't go on the one recording. So